Hello everybody. I just wanted to share something real quick with you that I didn't cover in my other videos, and that is, what are these lines? Okay, these right here are your locomotives. The four purple dots are the amount of locomotives you have on the head end. This goes from left to right. Your front end of your train is on your left, and the rear of your train is on your right. So these are your four locomotives. The four purple dots are the four locomotives on the front of your train, and the rear of their train, the two purple dots here are the amount of DPUs you have on the train. So that's what you have. If you had mid train, they'd be in the middle as well. So, but we don't have mid train. What's mid train? It's just locomotives in the middle of the train. So anyhow, this top white line that you see right here, that is the coupler force line, or the coupler K-pounds line. That shows you how much stress is being put on the couplers throughout your train. So you want to keep an eye on that. This number right here, where the zero is, when that starts reaching up around 275, 300, I'd say 275 to be safe. You better start doing something to lessen the stress on your couplers, because you're about to break in two. Especially if this line goes a deep yellow all the way across, then you're in trouble. You have to take evasive action, otherwise you're going to have a break in two. So that's what this does. This shows the amount of stress that's being placed on your trains. So you're allowed up to right around 300,000 pounds before couplers start breaking. So keep that in mind. If you're down around 200, no problem. Even if this is a yellow, a light yellow or a medium yellow, you shouldn't have any problems. But if it starts turning a dark yellow and then an orange or a red, you better do something. The bottom line is your train line, the airline going throughout your train. And I'll show you real quick. I'll give it an application, and you'll see it's turning yellow. And you'll notice it's going from left to right, from the front of the train to the rear of the train. It doesn't turn color right away on the rear of the train, and that's called propagation time. It takes time for that air to travel through the airline to get to the rear of the train. So, something else you have to consider when you're running your train. You just got to take your time and let that air get to where it needs to go to do the job, because the front of your train's brakes are applied, the rear of your train is still setting up. So, something to remember. So that's what the bottom line is. That's your train line. So, just to let you know. So I'll release that and you'll see it. It'll go lighter here first, and it'll work its way towards the rear of the train. You see it's going yellow. It went from red to orange, now yellow. Now it's going to go white. And that means the brakes are releasing throughout your train. It takes time though, and that's propagation time. So I just thought I'd run that by you real quick. You already know about keeping your train bunched and managing your train when you're with your air brakes, your dynamic brakes, your throttle, keeping things bunched to keep your train from breaking in two or from stringlining in a curve. So that's how you do that. Now, this is what I have found works for me. So, and I just thought I'd run this by you real quick to let you know, 'cause I did not cover this in my last video. Okay, thanks for watching.